Hey, you guys, it's your girl Big Ish with Black People Watch, and this week we're going to review the Netflix original stand-up comedy Sticks and Stones starring your boy Dave Chappelle. And without further delay, let's get into it. So the long-awaited Sticks and Stones was just dropped by Netflix. And let me tell you, honey, Dave really stepped into it this time. In true Dave Chappelle fashion, he has caused so much controversy over this stand-up that it is ridiculous. The media is lighting him up, okay? Dave is on fire, and trust me, he really deserves it this time. Dave Chappelle is one of those comedians that thrives off of pushing the envelope as far as he possibly can when it comes to sex and race. If you thought Dave was under fire for his last Netflix trilogy, honey, you ain't seen a thing. Dave Chappelle is getting hammered by the media as he touches on some very sensitive topics, including rape, molestation, Michael Jackson, school shootings. He covered a gamut of things. Now, surprisingly so, I know you guys are going to be shocked about this, but Dave admits to being a victim blamer. Now, I'm being funny, of course, but you can definitely see that Dave is a victim blamer. He was kind of joking about it, but not joking. He talked about R. Kelly and how he believes that R. Kelly is guilty of his alleged crimes, but he doesn't believe that Michael Jackson is guilty of his alleged crimes. He also kind of joked about the kids being lucky to have Michael Jackson as an abuser. Which I thought was strange, but, he can make something weird funny. He also talked about Dream Hampton, who is the producer of Surviving R. Kelly, and how she tried to get him on the show because, she wanted his input. And, he said he's never met the man before, and he didn't feel comfortable making a statement about any of his alleged crimes. Called her all kinds of B's, and I was a little uncomfortable, and it was a little cringeworthy, but Dave does stuff like that. That's his calling card. He pushes the envelope. He talked about his good friend Louis C.K., who allegedly did some nasty things in front of a bunch of women and was called on it, and of course we know that he came to pass. He also went to bat for his good friend Kevin Hart, who lost his dream of hosting the Oscars after some old tweets resurfaced, and he got hammered in the media for it, and people called for him not to host the Oscars. He threw his hands up in the air and just kind of gave up, and ended up still apologizing for those old tweets. Dave really went in on the LGBTQ community, okay, you guys? He laid on them. He leaned into them hard and heavy for a long time, especially the transgender community. Some of it was funny and some of it wasn't, because you just knew that, it was inappropriate and you shouldn't be laughing at it. I already knew he was going to receive backlash for his comments. He made some homophobic slurs continuously, and I knew that was going to receive critical coverage. If you're a person that gets easily offended, this is not the stand-up for you, because he basically ripped into everybody. Me and my husband, again, like I said, we watched it, and we thought some of it was funny. It wasn't as good as his last three, but of course Dave has the ability to take you on a ride. His storytelling abilities are amazing, and even that alone just captures you, and you become enveloped in his storytelling abilities. He has the ability to just pull you in and take him with you wherever he's going, and people enjoy that about him, and that's what draws the crowd. However, it really wasn't his funniest, you guys. It wasn't as big as the last ones, and but that's the thing, sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. I enjoy him. Me and my husband have gone to see him several times in stand up, and sometimes it's good and sometimes it's not so good, and that's how comedians figure out what works and what doesn't work. But the jokes borderline, sometimes a little bit on creepy. I couldn't tell if he was trying to be funny or not. The digs were a little serious for me this time. So if you are not easily offended, yeah, definitely check it out. If you think of what I've said today is going to offend you, don't listen, don't watch it, don't check it out, because you're not going to like it. Dave's fans are going to support him no matter what. But, as for the media, they're not loving it, you guys. You guys, there is a bonus clip at the end. So if you wait until all the credits go up and they actually close out the show, there is another bonus clip after that Dave is in New York and he kind of interacts with the audience, and that's funny and cool. So, if you are going to watch it till the end and watch that bonus clip. Thank you guys for listening to my review of Dave Chappelle's stand-up on Netflix, Sticks and Stones. Check it out or not. Tell me what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.